You are still majestic, my beloved. So majestic, filled with beauty, and also very deadly because you freaking destroyed our home. And now you're going to have to pay for it. Especially considering that you basically kidnapped Shulk's girlfriend. And, something else. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 43 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. No story, side stuff, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, we're finally I feel like we're finally ready enough to see what the heck these red portals are all about today, because it's something interesting, let me tell you what. Now, this is exclusive to Definitive Edition, so these weren't here in the original versions. So, let us see what we got, then, shall we? And would you look at that? Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Almost as if a mysterious power pushes you back. AKA the boundaries. Okay. So we got this little guy. Hello, little guy. Oh, you're not on Arcsage. That's cute.
I've been waiting.
I've been waiting. Arcsage's been waiting. With limitless powers of Arcsage, Arcsage has presaged friends is coming. Also, presaged questions friends ask, what is place? Who you? It's not so. This place like Bionis, but not. Seem familiar, but not actually. Is place that connect to past futures. And Nopon Arcsage is great Nopon who through endless training and many times and places becomes sagest of sages. Since friends come here, that must mean friends want to become disciples. No backsies. So if friends complete challenges with much success, Arcsage give reward. Good thing Arcsage transcend greed for material possessions. Otherwise would not part with such priceless treasures. Let us go home, dang it. We'll be your pupils, actually. Everything happened as Nopon Arcsage has foreseen. Incidentally, by the by, if friends make new friends who also want to become follower, please to bring along. Arcsage will happily prepare special new challenges and rewards. What friends feel like tackling today? Time Attack. This is a brand new mode added into Xenoblade Definitive Edition. You can now try your hand at Time Attack. Speak to the Nopon Arcsage for access to Time Attack and trade. Participating in Time Attack challenges will earn you Nopon Stone, which you can exchange for items in the trade menu. New Time Attack challenges and trade items have been added. So, as the story progresses, you'll be able to unlock brand new challenges. So, let's try some challenges then today. So there are two modes, free and restricted. Free means you can basically battle with a party of your choice, and restricted basically means you need to battle with fixed party members. X opens up the art screen, and arts can only be set in this mode, and you can also view your party info with the Y button. So it's at this point that we only have, well, 5 challenges available to you. Ignore Lost in a Dark Dream, because that freaking unlocks should you beat Future Connected. Okay, so which I already have done. So the ability to gain access to Time Attack is only available after you get out of Tephra Cave and you view that little bit of a scene where Shulk and Ryan are like, ooh, this is weird. What the heck is this? So let's do some challenges then. Actually in restricted mode, because that will be a lot more interesting. So in restricted mode, you're only restricted to certain thingies. Like certain equipment, certain gems, and also certain skills. And in fact, yeah, you can only do that. You can only do what the restricted tells you to do. And in this case, for this particular challenge, you only have these arts when you're leveled up. And you also have, where are Shulks? Actually, no, I think you can only go with Ryan here, actually, and restrict it. All right, cool. So, by doing these challenges, you can unlock special rewards, aka brand new costumes for everybody. This is how you get those additional costumes. Because progress carries over through every single save file, I was able to get some of these already, but I believe there's an exploitable trick that you can do later on so that you can get the costumes that you want. Giving up.
Alrighty. Time to rumble.
All right, let's do this. All right, so basically, in these challenges, you're going to be fighting waves of enemies. And just remember, as Ryan, you're the aggro guy. So just remember that you are the tank man. You're going to be the tank man in this situation. Just remember to play. Remember, you're playing Xenoblade, and you have to play Xenoblade very well. And how did that miss? How did that freaking miss? I swear to God. All right, let's do the hammer beats. You get marble. You get marble crabble right there. Let's do it. Yeah, there we go. Just remember, if you're selecting free, then you're basically free to set whatever party you want and whatever equipment you want to. And remember, as you advance through each wave, in between waves, time doesn't reset. So for every wave that you complete, just make sure you immediately go into the next one. Yeah, just move on to the next one. And that's how you get like the best rewards. And just be aware that for every actually, never mind. I'll explain that later on. Also, I like how the Narpon Arcsage you know, decides to just commentate whenever they can. Okay, we're good. We're good, Lawnmower. Are we good? Thank you. Thank you very much. Now we can actually move on to this very last one. This very last wave where we have these junk bunnets. Clearly. Gosh. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna pretend like this never happened and then we're gonna move on. All right. Knuckle bunnet, eh? All right. So I'm just showing this. Okay, here we go. So I'm just showing off this challenge all because I want to. I want to show you what it's like to, you know, complete one of these. Just remember to use chain attacks if you need to. You just use them whenever necessary. And yeah, do it. All right, War Swing. I don't want to use Wall Down. Okay. There we go. There it is. Success. We beat that thing. And there we go. Rankings and rewards. Your overall rank is determined based on your clear time plus bonuses earned. Special one-time rewards will be awarded your first time your overall rank meets the minimum rank needed for that reward. The higher your rank is, the more Napon Stone you'll earn. So let's see what we got. We got S rank, okay.
Thrilled beyond words.
And we even got 3,600 Napon Stone because of that. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Here is little something.
All right. And for our reward, we get the exotic set of equipment. It's probably going to be... Yeah, this is definitely going to be, you know, the summer outfits. Yeah, part of the summer outfits. Rather.
Greetings.
Oxade's been waiting. What friends feel like tackling today? Well, let's trade some items then, shall we? Look at that. Obviously, you don't really get to see what these look like, but these are your additional costumes that have been added to Xenoblade Definitive Edition, obviously. You get all of these, and they're required like a lot of they require a lot of Napon stone. They really do. And these are very clearly for, you know, those additional costumes even. Again, progress is saved through multiple save files, so obviously I have some of them, like the Prodigal set, the Resort set, and whatever else. You can even trade really good gems here for Napon Stone. Like, you can trade like 3,000 Napon Stone for a Strength Up 4, and all that good stuff. But definitely the most important thing is the fact that you can basically trade Napon Stone for Master Art Books. These are the highest ranked art books in the entire Definitive Edition. Because I believe these art books go like and follows. Like, the very beginning is like beginner's art books, which basically get you to level 4 and so on. Intermediate art books get you through to level 7 or level 7. Advanced art books, which at this point we're going to be on the lookout for. They can be dropped by, you know, various enemies going forward. They level up arts to level 10. And finally, for Master Arts art books, they make you level up to level 12. And believe me, they have every single Master Art book out there. So, yeah, it's damn good. Just in case you're following along, don't scroll down the whole list because it contains spoilers for a future party member we haven't encountered yet. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. But yeah, every single art is right here, all accounted for. So if you ever wanted a Master Art book, there you go. There it is. Bear in mind that the rewards are going to be different based on the difficulty that you choose. So by going free, you can just basically get the different rewards for this. Meanwhile, for restricted, you'll get different rewards too. So, you know, I'm not going to be showing off like every single challenge out there because these are clearly for the additional costumes and getting, you know, the additional items that you might need. I definitely might take advantage of this, like off screen. I'll definitely let you know about that and the amount of rewards that you get. But just so you're aware, the different rewards are needed because you got like rank A or rank S or better. You know, just so we're aware. And also bearing in mind that the party member that's furthest to the left is the party member that you choose, that they're basically stuck with in restricted mode to using. So in my case, because I chose restricted, I stuck with Rhine. I had to be stuck with Rhine. For fair game, you'd be stuck with Sharla, stuck with Dumban, Ricky, and Amelia, and so on and so forth. So, yeah. But in free mode, you're basically free to choose whatever party formation you want. You want to go to your high damage party, you do Shulk, Rhine, Dumban. You want to go for your Ether party, then you go Amelia, Ricky, and Sharla. And yeah, I think I'll definitely be showing off more of these challenges as we go along here, just so I can show you my progress going in here, because I do want to see what all these challenges are like. But just bear that in mind that they're basically going to be the same type of challenges, you know, just dealing with like high level enemy, just dealing with you know, 3 waves of enemies or 2 waves of enemies. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it when it comes to that. So, yeah, that's all very well and good for that little particular topic. And also, just so that you are aware, these are just basically scattered all over the place. So, mainly in towns, obviously. So, if you skip travel to the refugee camp, then you'll be able to find a red portal there. You'll be able to find one near Gemman's Stall. In Colony 6, you'll be able to find one by skip traveling near Freight Road. Are there any in Satoral? Actually, nah, I don't think there is. They're mainly in the towns, basically. In Frontier Village, you'll be able to find one here by skip traveling to Entry Bridge. And in Alcamoth, you'll be able to find one. Can you find one here, actually? Oh, yeah, you can. By skip traveling to the Imperial Villa, there's one, like, right there. Now, question. Does Prison Island actually have one? I'm more or less curious. No. Again, I will probably just to say that it's mainly towns and other such stuff that, has that sort of thing. Oh, yeah, and there's another aspect, too, that I probably should do before we actually move on with our lives. So, we got the Minute Mantis before in, Colony 9. But there's another item that's like that. By having 3 stars of affinity with Frontier Village or Central Bionis, you can trade with Lupa here for a Love Beetle. Thankfully, we have the item that we need for this because these are extremely valuable. Alright, so we got that. Indigo Belligerent. I believe that's for getting the, thingy. Yeah, the thing. I really can't be any more specific than that. Yes, a Love Beetle through trading, yes. And that will be the last one for the bugs. You get AP up 5 for completing bugs, so that should just give you an indication of how good these rewards are for, clearing the other Collectopedia. You really have to do like a whole lot of side quests just to get that particular reward of some kind. But that's not all, because now that we have... Wait, do we have 3 stars with... Yes, we do. Now that we have 3 stars with Upper Bionis, you can actually trade with Jarek over here. He will offer a Thunder Compass. Oh, thank God. Thank God we can actually get this one. Stormy Outlook. That's for trading the Thunder Compass, I believe. And that's another page in the other Collectopedia for parts. We can't get any more of the items that we need for the other Collectopedia just yet. Because, believe it or not, I think either the vast majority of them are in Colony 6 and we don't have the proper affinity or the characters to trade with them. Or they're in locations that we haven't been to yet. So, yeah, that's a thingy. So, I believe now's the time to actually just try our best to boost the affinity between party members to as much as we can. Because of the sole fact that I want to view, like, a lot of heart-to-hearts. We can view 2 right now, so that's good, but I want to view more. Like, duh, genius. Like, duh, dummy. Alright, so Sharla and Melia. Let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, we're gonna have to boost these. There's a place in Arid Sea that you can technically go to if you want to boost up your affinity even easier than that. But that requires us going to, like, an area that's filled with level 80 plus enemies. And I have a feeling that you might know what I'm talking about. But, you know, I'm just going to save that for, you know, another time. Just, you know, another time. And I'm not doing that with that. I'm doing it with Ricky. Which, you know, he likes food and all that. He likes food and all that. And also mainly bugs, according to the thingies. So we're just gonna give up. We're just gonna give up these items as best as we can, just so that we can boost up these affinities. If we can't, then you know, so be it. But just so that you're aware, I think he likes anything with food. Yes, he does. Yeah, most characters most characters like a lot of things, but you really just have to look up the information online if you want to get a full idea of what characters like what. And I think I might actually just use that, you know, going forward, because I ain't going to view these there ain't any heart-to-hearts that I'm going to be viewing anytime soon after all this, if I keep raising up the affinity just like this. So, yeah. I'm just going to do that. Very thankfully, the first heart-to-heart that we can view for today is actually right over here near the Agni tablet. So, let's get it over to a nicer setting. And we shall view this heart-to-heart first. Shulker and Melier need to be active in the party because, of course, they can't just be like conveniently in the greater party. No, they can't. Fallen Brethren with Shulker and Melier. Something bothering you, Melia? Forgive me, Shulk. I'm not myself today. Why? What's wrong? It happened before I met you. In this spot, my 4 protectors laid down their lives for me. Really? I didn't know. Was it when you fought the Telethia? Yes. Until that day, the 4 of them accompanied me everywhere. They were true friends to me. I grieve for them deeply. What? They sound like great people. They were indeed. I've spent the bulk of my life hidden away in the Imperial Villa. They took care of me for all that time. You must have been close. It's sad to lose people like that. Shulk, will you help me? I want to give them a proper sending off. Of course. We'll do it together. You and me. Thank you, Shulk. My fallen brethren, I promise to live my life to the fullest. Look over me as I journey on. We only really saw them in that one scene, but by the way the cutscenes and little dialogue things like I forget which one it is. Oh yeah, the side quest quotes. Yeah, the side quest quotes. They really do make it seem like Melia and those 4 guys were really close. But what's not cool is the fact that they made Shulk look like an asshole. Why? I'm like, why in the heck? Why? I don't understand. Like you can view those choices if you want. I ain't doing that. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. No, I'm not doing that, because that moment is like really sweet between Shulk and Melia, where they just you know, have a moment of silence for 4 of Melia's protect. Like, no, you don't do that. It's probably like the one time in all of Xenoblade where like Shulk is kind of like an asshole, and he's not like that at all. Oh my god. That's terrible, man. Those sorts of, you can view them if you want, but whatever. No boys allowed. They're not a crowd. Whatever. What a beautiful spring. Makes me want to jump right in. It does look inviting, and it would certainly cool us down. Are you alright, Melia? It looks like your heart's getting to you. Why should the heat affect me? You may be correct. Maybe you should take a rest. That may be in order. I believe I'm starting to see things. That doesn't sound good. Maybe the forest air doesn't agree with you. It's very humid here. Don't worry, I just need a minute to compose myself. Well, if you say so. Oh, I got a great idea. Let's take a dip. Just you and me. It'll cool us both down, and it might even make you feel better. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. We won't get another chance like this, and the water's crystal clear. But, didn't you used to go swimming outdoors when you were a kid? No, never. Father would not have allowed something like that. Then why not make up for lost time? It's the perfect chance. You're right. Let's go swimming, Charla. I hope Shulk doesn't see me. Oh, man. Oh, well, then. Looks like you're not gonna have, Shulk see after all, I guess. I don't know. That was kind of cute, though. That was kind of cute. Like, I don't know about that chief where Charlotte was all like, we won't get another chance at this. Clearly they do. And they have a lot of opportunities like that. So I don't know, man. I just don't know. Next is Shulk and Rocco in at the Pollen Works. Achoo! Frontier Village's famous Pollen Works. Wow, Ricky, great machine. Is it all made from wood? Tut tut tut. Shulk say wrong word. This not machine. Because it's not made of metal? Yay, Shulk right. Machine has metal. Not on device, no use metal, so not called machine. Now that I think, I haven't noticed a lot of metal in the village. Ricky and Nopon are one with the forest. If forest not have metal, Nopon not use metal. That's very resourceful of you. Long time ago, Nopon make many things. I'm impressed. I'd love to know more about these pollen orbs too. They light up and produce heat, but they never burn up. Yellow and blue orbs are safe to eat, but red one, not so safe. I saw a red one by the lift. It looked tasty enough. Shulk want to eat red one? Ricky not like red ones. Ricky's stomach go thump thump and then squeal squeal. If Shulk eat and finish whole red one, Ricky give Shulk meal. Sounds like a challenge to me. Ricky no need a red orb anyway. Oka make yummy food for Ricky. Is that what makes you so bouncy? Maybe I need to eat more orbs. So that Shulk can become bouncy. Honestly, I can definitely see that happening. But I can, at the same time, not see that happening. Clearly for research purposes. Alright, the next one. True Natures between Dundun and Melor. I wanted to do that again where I pronounced the characters' names wrong. This flower is much like the one that used to grow by Earth's sea. Used to? You mean it doesn't anymore? Alas, the breed was wiped out. None like this grow there anymore. But its seeds must have dispersed all the way here and taken root. Isn't nature beautiful? I can see you love flowers, Melia. I do adore them. I like nothing more than finding new species on our travels. How about you, Dumban? Do you like flowers? I'll be honest, not really. I don't get the impression that you don't dislike them all that strongly. Maybe it's just that you like them so strongly. You can't imagine that someone might not like flowers at all. That's not what I meant. It's just, if you hated flowers, you wouldn't trade so carefully around them. I am beaten by your powers of observation. I can always see a person's true nature by how they act in public. I've studied you all ever since we met. Then tell me about Shulk, as all wise rulers do. A ruler must know his people. My father and brother taught me that much about imperial duties. I never thought I would actually need those lessons, but I would certainly need them now. However, their lessons reach far beyond the particulars of ruling. I learned how to handle myself and communicate well with people. Maybe you need a few more of those lessons. Are you saying I lack people skills? You only seem yourself around Ricky and Shulk, if I might say. I wish you opened up to the rest of us a bit more. We've all been through so much together on the battlefield. Deep down, I know that you're right. Thank you, Dunban, for your frank comments. I'll do my best to open up more. I didn't mean for her to treat it quite so formally, but oh well. See, that's actually another useful heart-to-heart, actually, where you can see Melia's love of flowers, basically. And from this heart-to-heart that you know that Dunban doesn't necessarily dislike flowers, but it's not his preferred thing. For he likes nature, but it doesn't necessarily mean that he likes receiving, flowers as presents. I'm gonna try for one more heart-to-heart that doesn't require much affinity. If we can't do that, then so be it. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so I raised the affinity a little bit, and it turns out that I now have green affinity with, well, everybody with Melia. Basically, I have green affinity with anybody who likes Melia. And that's going to be pretty helpful because we got a heart-to-heart in the High Entia tomb, actually. So I'm not entirely sure if this is... No, actually, this is the right spot, actually. This is... Oh, it's right over there, isn't it? Yeah, it's right over there. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to show you how to get to that place, then. So, just going to say it. This heart-to-heart is between Melia and Rhine, but in order to get over there, you actually do need to go over this way. And you want to climb this wall right here, obviously. I do want to say this right here. This is probably going to be like the last of the... This is definitely the last side quest video that we're going to do because I don't really feel like doing any more stuff. Like, if you take a look at our levels, like, we're already, like, really high leveled, actually. More than I probably should, but yeah, I definitely am. And I don't necessarily want to do any more, like, side questy things until we get a little bit further into the story. So we'll just wait on that for right now. So, Rhine Time and Miss Melly in Echoes of Ancient Times. It doesn't matter how many times I come here, it still amazes me. It's impressive, all right. I can't believe it's so old. Do you not have such ancient architecture near your colony? Nope. Not still looking all shiny and new like this. Magmel Ruins is closest, but it's taken a beating over the years. Then it truly is a unique place. So that globe thing, what's that all about? I'm afraid I don't know the answer. It's a mystery to me, too. Then let's go and take a look, then. I guess you wouldn't know, but that thing roughed us up pretty good. Then my guess would be that that's the nerve center of the tomb. Perhaps the tomb's defense systems were activated. Do you know how it works? Ether or something, right? You're probably correct, but how is that possible? This was built many years ago. The technology to extract high quantities of ether energy is new. Us Holmes could do with that. Mind sharing it with us? We're, a bit behind with stuff like this. Floating cities and flying machines are a bit advanced for our lot. If you're in need of technology, we'd be happy to share it with you. Sorry, I had a little bit of McDonald's earlier. We Hyantia will no longer shut ourselves away to others. So you help us. Brilliant. No more getting shouted at by old Squaretash. He hates it when we don't find cylinders. Who is this Squaretash? Oh, forget it. It's nothing. Just me blabbering on. You reckon one day we can make all those make those airships you lot have? It'd be amazing. I always wanted my own plane. Cheers, Amelia. It's gonna be great. I feel we drifted slightly from the subject at hand. Regardless, from now on, the Hyantia and Hums will work together. Hand in hand, we'll restore Colony 9 to its former glory and beyond. Hell yeah, we're getting a plane, guys. We're gonna get a plane, dude, and it's gonna be great. All right, and unless I can just do some more affinity grinding off screen, I believe that will be it. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, it's finally time to continue the story. We're going to head to Valak Mountain. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.